Hi everyone, it's Patty from Wakanda Area Library. I just wanted to show you the holiday tree in case you have not been in. This is the last week that you can come in and vote for these ornaments. There are some great ones here. I'm just gonna try to go around, show you a couple to show you that you really should come in and vote for these kids' ornaments. They did such a great job decorating. Each one is unique with a lot of personality. Everybody's used their own style. I gave no hints or suggestions about what anybody should do to decorate these ornaments. So come on in and vote for the most creative, the best overall, and the funniest ornament next week. And I'll continue in just a minute with this week's Take and Make Craft. See you soon. Hi, now that I've showed you our holiday tree, I'm back to show you this week's Take and Make Craft. So this week we're having ornaments, and I am giving all of the kids two shapes. We have a mitten and a snowflake. If you don't cut the little holes in the middle, it could look like a star or any sort of just a classic ornament shape. But we are doing something different, and we're using fabric scraps. And that's gonna give you a really nice, almost like looking like a quilt or maybe an old-fashioned mitten. I love this because you'll get lots of different patterns. We have lots of different color fabric that we have been cutting and cutting for about a month now, so the kids can have fun at home. You can always cut the squares smaller. You can cut different sizes. I've done lots of different scraps here. You can do patterns on there. So just give the kids a glue stick and let them start gluing on. You might need to put a little, I did the whole cardboard piece first, glued, and then if there was any corners sticking up, I did a little bit more on the actual fabric. You could use liquid glue, but you know, sometimes the kids overdo it with that, and then you're gonna have a big soggy mess. So as long as they're willing to let it dry for a long time, but I did just use a glue stick. And now for this one, I would suggest a little bit older child can do this. I had to take little scissors and cut after I glued to get this open effect. So this one is more challenging, but as I said, you don't have to cut these holes. If you want, you can just leave the whole shape, and nobody's gonna know if this is underneath there. So really it's like a quilted snowflake. Once you get all these colors on there, it looks more like an ornament. So you could just leave it solid and glue right over those holes with the fabric. So let me show you what I mean. I have one started here. Here is a mitten. Doesn't look like a mitten right now, right? It just looks like a little mini quilt. But once the glue dries, so I do let it sit for a little bit, you're gonna turn it over and then just cut out the outline. So let the kids practice their cutting skills. It's a little bit different cutting fabric. So you're gonna use the mitten as a template, get as close as possible without cutting the paper. I think the kids could glue this project on a piece of paper, can use it for a snowman. You can make a winter scene. Put it on a coloring sheet, you can put it on a window, you can put it on the tree, you can put it on a present. What if you put a present in a little lunch bag and use this as the gift tag to decorate the bag? I have a couple gingerbread house holiday bags that I'll have out next week. It's from last year, so super popular. So I made a few more. It's a great to use as a gift bag. Okay, so you can see this little piece right here came loose, piece of cake. Let's get a little more glue. Press that down. Let's cut around that carefully. The fabric doesn't fall off since I just glued it. Okay, and there you go. So this does not take long to make. Everybody will have a different variety. If you want, you can punch a hole in it, hang it like a hook. Also, just inexpensive little ribbon can go through there with a hole punch. If you decide to cut these ones, this one already has a hole. If you don't cut it, just punch a hole in it. All right, I hope you love this beautiful holiday winter craft ornaments. And I will see you next week for another super fun winter break craft. Stop by the library today to pick up your supplies. Bye for now.